Hello everyone, and welcome to my second TF2 video. Today, I'm going to be showing you some tips and tricks on Dustbowl. It's personally one of my favorite maps, but it's also one of the, the more basic ones, so I figured why not do a little tips and tricks on this first. I'll get the game loaded up and show you some tips. I'm going to be starting off with Medic, so I can get a nice Uber charge and help us accelerate to the control point, and I'll skip ahead to when it's 5 seconds left. And we're back. So, we're ready to rush. Let's do this. So, the reason why I like doing Medic the most is because, as you can see, we have an Uber charge that we can do. So it's easier to get past the first little rush coming out of the gates. Oh. Lost my healing target there for a bit. I personally like pocket medicing because, granted, it is a tiny bit newbie, but it does help you keep most, I guess, important people alive. Especially if it's a heavy, because they take the brunt of the fire. So if there's two people pocket medicing a heavy, and pocket medicing, for those who don't know, is when you have one or more medics just exclusively. Okay, this guy's a bot, as is the rest of the server as usual, so that's kind of frustrating. But there we go. Now he's going. Let's go. Yeah. Just as for future reference, don't play with bots. They aren't the best when it comes to anything. And of course, now I decide to attack it. But well, now that we kind of lost the rush, which is never a good thing, because that's the main opportunity to take out targets, I'm just gonna go Demo Man with Habzo Tai Chi and Festive Charge and Charge. Oh, of course, now we get it. But for now, there we go. There we go. Okay, so I'm using the Iron Curtain right now because it's, in my opinion, it's pretty much like the lock and load. No matter how much hate it gets, I kind of feel like I have to love it because it's so much easier, especially when you're attacking buildings. If it's out of sight, then you can hit a wall above it and it will just stay there and drop down. So that's kind of a handy thing about it. And this is one of the low health or stealth ways to get into it. Mainly because you can just get right by the actual gates to the control point. And there's also health. Oh, there's a little spot over here, but there's also health. Oh, that was a sentry. There's also health right here, which you can use to... Oh, that scared me. Oh, no. Okay, and we can capture here. Oh. I did not realize there were like 10 NGs back here. But we're already half capped, so if anybody can get on there, then we can get it capped. But this first one is pretty easy for the attacking team because, as you can see right now, you can really quickly just run up to it, go through here, or the other route, which is going down through the main tunnel and coming up to here, but that's not always the best idea because there's usually around 3 sentries guarding it. Just gonna Tai Chi it. And the Tai Chi, it instantly regenerates all your health. So, there we go. And the only thing that is bad about it... Oh, come on. I got 16 tied with a teammate. So the reason why I like it, though, but also hate it, is because you can only sheath it when you have a kill. So, one of the things you have to watch out is, for example, right there, if you're starting a round with, or if you end the round with the Zotai Chi equipped, you have to make sure to sheath it, or else it's going to, as you almost saw there, you're going to be stuck with it until you die, and that's never a good thing. So, well, this is the first little playthrough of the first Dustbowl map, and there's 3. So, and for just a quick little tip that'll carry on into my next video, which is part 2 of this, I always recommend going this way for the rush, because then you can quickly just go behind the little building right there and go to the second control point, or I guess the first in this case. Well, see you next time.